The Princess of Wales showed her natural rapport with members of the public as she happily beamed for a photo with a royal fan who reached out to her during a visit to Scarborough this afternoon. Kate, 40, who stunned in a camel midi dress and matching £460 Max County coat, complete with a £295 De Melior London handbag and a £60 woven waistbelt from Boden, was all smiles as the man eagerly grabbed her attention before asking her for a photo. Meeting the gentleman's eye and engaging him in conversation, the mother of three put her arm around him before smiling for the camera, and also posed for photos with other royal fans throughout the day, including a sweet toddler in a pink Minnie Mouse coat. According to the royal family's website, there are no obligatory codes of behavior when meeting a member of the royal family, but there's an unwritten rule that you should not go beyond a handshake. However, the younger generation of royals have often shown they're more open to sharing a hug and a selfie with well-wishers. The Princess of Wales stepped out with her husband Prince William as they visited the resort town to launch funding to support young people's mental health, in a collaboration spearheaded by the Royal Foundation. Kate and Prince William, 40, dressed in a burgundy jumper and blue shirt under a navy jacket, visited The Street, a community hub that hosts organizations to grow and develop their services, where they met the grant panel of young people from the area who will be distributing the funding to local projects. The duo were greeted by a cheering crowd as they started their day in the North Yorkshire resort to engage with local organisations who will benefit from funding which has been created from a collaboration between the Royal Foundation of the Prince and Princess of Wales and the Two Ridings Community Foundation. During his first official visit to the seaside town, the Prince of Wales described how providing services throughout the community and talking are crucial in dealing with the mental health issues that many people face. The royal couple took time to talk to the small crowds that had greeted them at the two community centres they visited on Thursday. Kate gingerly navigated soft ground in lofty heels to get to well-wishers at the first venue, The Street. They toured the building as the Royal Foundation of the Prince and Princess of Wales, in collaboration with Two Ridings Community Foundation, announced £345,000 worth of funding they had facilitated from donors to help support young people's mental health in Scarborough. After the tour, William told the donors, volunteers and centre users, "We heard a lot upstairs about mental health priorities, safe spaces, places to go for young people after schools and food. These are particularly keen issues that seem to be resonating through the community today." I think, particularly on the mental health side of things, tackling that stigma, talking about mental health and providing services throughout the community are crucial to how we go forwards and deal with mental health issues that many people face. The couple met with the grant panel of young people who have decided how the money should be allocated and representatives of some of the community groups that will benefit. He thanked those involved in the collaboration between the Royal Foundation and the Two Ridings Community Foundation, as well as all those who had donated. William said, Showing what can be done when a community comes together collaboratively is really something we'd like to follow on and be represented more widely across the country. You're leading where I hope others will follow. Later, at the Rainbow Center, William and Kate listen the stories of people who were being helped by the open door support it provides to anyone in need in the town. Talking to managers of the center, he was told how the center has seen a huge upsurge in demand for its service and how difficult it had been for many people to come forward for help. William said he was worried about how many people were still living in isolation after the pandemic. He told the group, "It worries me so much. Up and down the country people are still living in bubbles." Life has moved on for everyone else. It's been 3 or 4 years now. The mental health consequences of that? Steve Cottrell, 60, told the royal visitors how the Rainbow Center had saved his life after years on the streets. "Without this place, I wouldn't be here," he said. As the couple toured the center, they stopped to talk to nursery children who showed them their Play-Doh creations. Jan Garrell, chief executive of Two Ridings Community Foundation, said, "The Fund for Scarborough is the perfect opportunity to involve young people in decisions that affect them." Thanks to the collaboration with the Royal Foundation and the generosity of our donors, we are delighted to announce £345,000 of funding which will continue to support the work we have seen today. These funds are just the start, and we hope others show the same leadership and compassion and invest in this work. Amanda Berry, chief executive of the Royal Foundation of the Prince and Princess of Wales said, "Ensuring that young people have access to a wide range of mental health support is something that the Prince and Princess of Wales feel extremely passionate about." Tackling the stigma around mental health and ensuring that help is there for those who need it continues to be one of society's biggest issues. The Royal Foundation is therefore delighted that by working with Two Ridings Community Foundation, we have played a pivotal role in galvanizing funding to support the organizations doing this vital work in the community, creating a long-lasting impact for young people in Scarborough. William and Kate's friendly display with well-wishers today isn't the first time the Prince and Princess of Wales have broke royal protocol. After their Euro win this summer, William was seen hugging England women's players including captain Leah Williamson and Jill Scott, the only remaining player from the team that lost out to Germany in the 2009 final. While technically senior royals don't tend to hug members of the public, a royal expert claimed William had deliberately planned to hug some of the Lionesses as they triumphed over Germany in the final. Speaking to OK! Magazine, former royal butler Grant Harold said the Duke, who is a huge football fan and president of the Football Association, has an approachable nature. He talked about the age-old rule with the royal family that you could look but you couldn't touch. Traditionally, members of the public were only supposed to touch a royal if the royal offered their hand out for a handshake. Harold explained that this was mainly for security reasons, but it also allowed the royal family to maintain an air of mystique. However, with the senior royals being spotted hugging members of the public more often, Harold said there were signs William will encourage modernity when he becomes king. He said, "I think William and the other younger royals have realized that they can't get away with being aloof." Harold added William's affectionate nature is likely something he inherited from his mother Princess Diana. Describing the late princess as a hugger, he said he thought the Duke of Cornwall and Cambridge had been raised with lots of physical affection. "It won't feel unnatural to William. If anything, I'd feel more uncomfortable if it was just a strict handshake," Harold said. The look of love. Kate flashed her husband an affectionate look and a warm smile as he chatted to people outside the community hub. On Tuesday, Prince William remained professional as ever as he presented awards in his first public appearance since the Crown confirmed its new series will show Princess Diana's infamous Panorama interview with Martin Bashir. The Prince of Wales attended the annual Tusk Conservation Awards, of which he is patron, in Hampton Court Palace after Netflix dropped the trailer for Series 5 of the fictionalized royal drama, which included a tease of the 1995 interview, which William had previously asked media outlets never to air again. Describing the BBC interview as unethical, he claimed it triggered the events that caused his mother to lose her life 2 years later. Despite fans of the show initially thinking just a few seconds of the interview would be depicted, it has now been reported that it will instead be shortened to a 4-minute and 23-second segment. The Prince of Wales, 40, looked focused as he attended the event in a display of stoicism, and later greeted guests including opera singer Katherine Jenkins with a beaming smile on his face. Wearing a black tuxedo with a shiny black bow tie and a poppy on his lapel ahead of Remembrance Day on the 11th of November, he was professional as ever. During the ceremony he praised the truly remarkable people working on the front line of conservation in Africa today as he presented them with awards for their work.